Hello, hi. How are you? I'm so thankful you're here. Hi, I'm Kelly Joe, Sunshine Joe 420. You might watch this on Facebook, you might be watching this on YouTube. However you came across this, I'm so happy you're here. I'm going to talk a little bit today about, well, probably a lot of it, but about the spring equinox that is happening today. It is March 20th, 2023, and also the Aries new moon that is happening. It might be a little bit longer of a video because I'm talking about the two different things, but it is going to be jam-packed with journal prompts and affirmations and just a bunch of information. I have taken tons and tons of notes. Really just put my heart and soul into this. I am by no means a professional. I honestly have no idea what I'm talking about, but I just want to bring love and awareness to you. So I'm so thankful you're here. If you don't follow me, if you're not subscribed, do that first and foremost. So the spring equinox, let's start there. Yeah, we made it to the spring equinox. Um, Obviously, we know as humans that the spring equinox is spring. It's the first day of spring. But astrology is something that has been used for centuries and centuries and centuries. I'm actually going to read just a little blurb out of my book here. People have long relied on the night sky to navigate their lives. The Stone Age ancestors notched the phases of the moons into the bone for 34,000 years ago. Sailors in the northern hemisphere sailed the oceans. This is something that has helped navigate. It has helped interpret time. It has helped all the way back into the Babylonian priests in Mesopotamia. I'm totally saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Each part of the zodiac was given a name, assigned certain symbols and colors, and described with different characteristics. Um, Going back to Alexander the Great, for hundreds of years, astrology is something that religions and politics have used to help, again, dictate time, to assort order, to identify, to understand, and it's nothing new. It's nothing new. If you're anything like me, I grew up in a very religious household. Jesus is king, God is king. Okay, I'm so happy you're here. If that's what you're feeling and that's what you're living. But astrology to me was really made to seem so evil and so terrible, and I'm just here to break that. I am just here to break that. I'm here to educate in a very 101 format that the God and the creator that made the stars, that made you, that made us, wow, it is so magical. It's so magnificent. So let's start again with the spring equinox. So that means that as of tomorrow, again, March 20th, 2023, we are at complete balance. 12 hours day, 12 hours night. I wrote that down somewhere. Brighter days. So for us here in the United States, wherever you're located, we are now on the cycle of having longer days. We shifted our time clocks. Okay. Spring is here. Spring for me in the Midwest means the snow is melting, the robins are coming out. We're going to start seeing the trees bud. It's going to start getting warmer. People are going to drive with their windows down. It's a very exciting time. It's a great time to be alive. Spring in the Midwest. I'm happy for it. I'm here for it. At the end of this, I am going to give you 5 things that you can do to prepare for the spring equinox. Okay. So first and foremost, I just want to say, we made it. You made it. You made it. Winter is harsh. Winter is brutal. Um, it's a hard time. I know a lot of people, including myself, go through it. And winter is not something that we go through for nothing. It is for us to learn and to understand and to gather information and understanding and what's the next step. And now it is spring. We no longer have time to play the I'm not too sure, I don't know, where do I go, what's next game. Like what are we planting? What are we doing? What are we celebrating? What direction are we going? And then let's do it because, once again, breathe with me. You made it. We made it. You're okay. I am okay. Um, you know what to do. Say it to yourself. Say, I am okay. I am safe. I am alive. I am breathing. I am safe. I'm alive. I am breathing. I am alive to see another spring. And this is the time. I don't want to say like last chance because it's never a last chance, but it's really time to harness that energy. We've spent too much time, too many months, too many emotions, too many new moons and too many full moons holding on and being worried and questioning what everyone else thinks and wants us to do. And just plain and simple, we do not have time to do that anymore. The trend, like, woo, you've been through the trenches, okay? You've seen the darkness. You've lost. You have gone through the lack, the famine, the worry, the doubt, the sadness, the dumps, the chaos, the rest, the tremble. I have check marks next to all of these. Check, check, check. Been there. You've been there. And nothing good and nothing worth having is going to happen without all of that. But making yourself stay in the hibernation winter state, I say you were born for more. It is your birthright to grow and to change and to choose and to go. Woo! It is your birthright to grow, to change, to choose, and to grow. In capital letters with a highlighter, I wrote here, it's kind of the theme of the video, is okay, now what? Okay, now what? Yes, that happened, but okay, now what? Yes, they did that, but okay, now what? Yes, yes, but now what? Yes, but now what? You know what I mean, you guys? Like, it is so freaking easy to get lost in the poor me, what do I do stage, because there's no change that needs to be made there. Spring requires change. Spring requires work. I'm so happy you're still here. Thank you again. If you're still watching, comment. Make sure you're subscribed. Okay, thank you. But new beginnings have no room for your old beliefs. Period. If it's dead, you have to let it lie. Accept what it is and what it was and what the winter did and what that fall showed you and what that summer taught you and what the spring before this, you know what I mean, brought you to. Okay, now what? Now what? We play this game of either so lost in our own misery and our own reality that we don't know what to do, or we get so lost in the reality of the trenches of the world that it doesn't even seem worth to make a move. And I'm telling you that both of those are not it. It's not it. Man, I said doing something just to do something is not worth a thing. Do you feel that? Woo! Just because you're waking up every day and going to work, and just because you're doing the motions, and just because you're doing the things that people think you should do, that the winter has showed you what routine is, this is what you have to do to survive, just because you're doing that, it doesn't mean anything. You are literally smiling and your eyes are crying. You go out and you see people and you interact with people and you enjoy people and you don't feel the joy that is reminiscing through everyone else because of everything else you hide behind you in the winter. And it is time to leave it. I said, why would you bring the weeds that strangled your growth in past harvests into fresh planting ground? Why would you bring the weeds that strangled your growth into your fresh planting ground? You are allowed to say what's allowed to come with. You are allowed to say what gets planted. You are allowed to say what gets pulled the fuck up. And you're allowed to say how it gets organized and when it gets planted and when it gets harvested and how you water it and how, if you're going to put Miracle-Gro on it, you are allowed to say that. Nobody else. Nobody else. Stop believing, anticipating on your famine, on your drought. And you have to start planting and start believing and start harvesting and start getting fucking excited for the growth. You have to grow. If you're not growing, you're dead. I know. You guys will like say that, but for real, if you've accepted a life where you are just okay with the same bullshit that does not do anything for your mind, your body, and your soul, and that's just it, you've lost the purpose, and you need to remember that you were born and you were created for more. You have a birthright to grow, to change, to go, to desire. It's okay to once want something planted in your garden and realize, dang, I'm trying to plant fucking cacti in Northern Illinois. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And that's okay. Get that shit out of there and make room for what you want to plant. Lessons are meant to teach you, not rule you. The darkness kept you safe. The hibernation kept you safe. It kept you warm, kept your belly kind of full, you know what I mean? But the spring and the light and the awareness and the awakening and the rebirth and the robins chirping and the snow dripping and the sun shining, that allows you to live. And if you're not allowing yourself to live, you've lost the meaning of life. Whew. Allow yourself to awaken and to live. And I'm not saying that it feels good all the time, but to be able to feel anything is a blessing. You were born to live and to thrive and not just survive. We are humans. We are given this gift of life with hearts and souls and desires and dreams and beliefs and education and speech and freedom. And we sit back and we just live in hibernation mode. And that's not what you were meant to do. That's not what you were meant to do. I said, write down 10 things that you are really excited for, something that you want to claim, something that you're really excited to plant. We're almost to the 5 things that you could do for the spring equinox. I said, I deserve to grow. Say it with me. I deserve to grow. I am thankful for roots. I am born into abundance, into endless opportunities. It is my birthright. I am born into abundance and endless opportunities. It is my birthright to choose all beginnings, and I am destined to experience all endings. Now that one is fucking deep, yo. Ooh, I can't believe I write this shit sometimes. It is my birthright to choose all beginnings, and I am destined to experience endings, because without an ending, there is not a beginning. And without winter, there is not a spring. And without sadness and darkness and coldness and snow, there is no gratitude and excitement for a rainy thunderstorm in April. Sheesh, right? I know. Okay. Comment, give me some claps, give me some flowers, give me some thunderstorms if you're still watching, okay? So some things you could do for the spring equinox. Number 1, spring cleaning. We've heard that our whole lives. But for real, I said, I will actually drop this in the comments, maybe. I don't know if you guys want a copy of this. If you're on my Facebook, it's already on there, but I'll see. Okay, so spring cleaning. Get rid of the old to make room for the new. There are amazing blessings, and there's harvest, and there's exciting things to come that want to make their way into your life, and you have to make room for it. It's time to fall in love with your space again. I said, throw it away, sis. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away, brother. Okay? And I'm guilty as fuck of that. I'm guilty as fuck. Throw it away. Another thing you can do is clean the entrance of your door, whatever door you use most, whether it's your back door, your garage door, your front door, whatever it is. Clean that door with warm water and spearmint essential oil. You can get that anywhere. I'm going to drop my website of where you can definitely get that, but make sure you're using pure stuff, okay? But what this does is peppermint oil is going to clean the door. It's going to cleanse the door. It's going to bring an aura and an energy of abundance and of wealth and of safety and of security and of happiness simply because you claim it, okay? And then another thing that you could do is, because springtime, we have jelly beans and we have stuff out, bless a candy jar or a dish for all loved ones who take from it. So like I said, like a little bowl of jelly beans or Easter candy or whatever it is you want to put out. Before you put that in the bowl, I pray and I declare that anyone that puts their beautiful, loving, blessed hands into this bowl receives happiness and a giggle from when they take from it. Something so simple. Number 2, decorate your office, home, or your space with flowers. So you got flowers, pastel colors, ribbons, baskets, colored eggs. Eggs, obviously we know that in our I'm going to say human, but 3D American idea is that we have Easter baskets and we color eggs, and that is all from the Astra. I might be saying it wrong, but it is the spring equinox holiday of representing rebirth and fertility and of life and of celebration. You could even go so far as to make a basket for a loved one with ribbons and creative flowers and bunnies and Easter and eggs and drop it off. Bless that. Bless people, okay? It is time to get out of our homes and to start feeling life again with people that make you feel good. Leading into number 3, celebrate. Celebrate with a loved one. Have a feast, gather together, rejoice in spring. We made it. We made it. I made it. You made it. We're safe. I'm safe. We made it through winter. It is gone. The best times of our lives are coming, are here. And it's time to declare it. I don't give a shit ball what has happened 2 hours ago. Release. It is time to live again. Yay, grow, baby, grow. Number 4, plant out your garden. What are you planting? What are you so excited to reap in the next 6 months? What are you excited to do and to have? Write down 5 to 10 concise, intentional, and beneficial goals. Claim that and delete anything in your life that does not help that happen. Delete anything else in your life that does not make that happen. Number 5, connect with and embrace the out of your inner goddess. If you're a man watching this, wow, thank you so much for still being here. Your inner God, okay? Who is she? Who is he? Who are they? How do they act? How do they talk to themselves? How do they talk to their kids? What do they eat? What do they drink? What do they drive? Where do they go on vacation? Do they do their makeup? Do they do their hair? Do they get manicures? Do they journal? Do they do yoga? Okay, these are all things that you can think of think of the highest person that you can think of that's like really living their life. Who is she? And start showing up as her every day. Challenge yourself this spring and this summer to just show up as them every single day. Get a little crazy. Get a little delusional in it. Who cares? It's not for anybody else. It's for you. Okay? That is the spring equinox. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to hit my schmo. I'm going to mess with my fire. I'm going to get a refill, and I'll be right back with new moon. Pause. Action. Hi. Okay, welcome back. I just took a break, and you had no idea. And I love that because it's YouTube. I'm Kelly Jo, Sunshine Joe for 20. I think one of my kids are about to walk through the door, but we're going to keep going. Anyways, hi. We just got done talking about the spring equinox, and I gave you 5 things, simple things that you could do to prepare yourself to get ready to get excited. And now we're going to transition into the new moon. What a time. So the new moon is in Aries. First and foremost, the new moon is when the moon is the smallest in the sky. You can't really see it. It's opposite of the full moon, right? It symbolizes new beginnings. It represents letting go of the past. It represents being excited for the new things, claiming new things, planting, all of that. Right now, this is going to be a new moon, our first new moon of spring, because it's landing on spring equinox. So on March 20th, 21st, it's the new moon in Aries. What makes us even more exciting is that Aries is the very first zodiac sign. I talked in the very beginning of this video a little description on how astronomy has been incorporated into our lives hundreds of thousands of years ago. Aries is where they say the zodiac wheel begins. Aries is from March. I have my little book here. See, I told y'all I ain't nothing, okay? March 20th, 21st. I think I might have said that wrong a little bit ago. But the 21st through April 19th. So any Aries here, drop it in the comments. Give me a ram. You know what I'm talking about if you're an Aries. But if you've never heard of it, I'm going to explain a little bit for you. Okay, so like I said, Aries is the very first sign in the zodiac wheel, and that is not on accident. They are brave. They are courageous. They are excited. They are ready to go. And they do not give a shit what anyone else thinks or says about it. With love, okay? The element that represents Aries is fire. The symbol is the ram, like I just mentioned, and it is ruled by Mars. I'm not going to get too much into that, but when I do astrology birth chart readings, I really get down and I explain what every single planet means, what it represents, what it does for you, where that placement is in your birth chart. Sorry, my light just turned off. And what the fuck that actually means. So if you're excited or if you're interested in getting a birth chart reading, drop birth chart reading below in the comments and I'll get back to you. But Aries is, the expression for Aries is I am. Aries is, it symbolizes the match of the spark, okay? It gets shit going. It is spring. I did a video on this not too long ago with my girl Rachel talking about how the new year, January 1st, is technically not our biological clock new year, how Aries season and the spring equinox is the new year, which makes sense. It is time to blossom. The birds are coming alive. And it is time to take charge, okay? We're hungry, we're excited, we're determined, and we know what the fuck we need to do. It says they definitely know how to get the party started. Have a very can-do attitude, can be slightly impulsive and spontaneous, a little competitive. They love to be number one, very brave warriors, will never back down from a challenge, especially if it involves helping others. On top of reading the book, I have also wrote down an insane amount of notes. So let's get into it. By the time we get done with this video, I'm also going to give you the top 5 things that you need to know about the Aries new moon and some journal prompts. So you're going to want to stick around. Okay, let's go. So I know I've said a lot of this, but we're going to recap. Aries is fiery, fierce, a leader, confident, first, direct, rooted. It is the key of getting the car going. We are not going anywhere without Aries. And that kind of breaks down to you. Like, you are not going to do anything, go anywhere, achieve nothing, have nothing if you don't really decide and choose for it. I say right here, right now. It is the new year. It is a fresh start. Yay! Allow the breakdown that you have had this winter and this past week and these past 2 weeks and this past month, etc. Allow that breakdown to bring you and take you through the breakthrough. All things work together for your good. Change is here. It is time. It is time. New beginnings, new intentions, new goals, new direction, new vision, new version. It might look different than what it's looked like before. You might have spent a lot of time this past winter thinking and planning and identifying the things that really don't fucking feel good. Sorry, I know, sorry. And realizing the things that are actually holding you back in life and the things that really make you feel sad when you should be feeling happy. And now it is time this spring, this Aries new moon, to move on without those things. I just mentioned in the spring equinox part, why would we move on to our new ground where we're planting new seeds? Why are we bringing the weeds with? You do not have to, and you are in control of that. I said, what is the fire inside of you? How are you igniting that? How are you using that power for your good instead of your destruction? Aries is very impulsive. If you are an Aries, again, let me know if that's true. If you know an Aries, let me know if you think that's true. But they make decisions based on their initial reaction. And honestly, a lot of us spend our whole lives never doing a damn thing because we can't get over that initial reaction. So if we're being honest, I think all of us should take a little bit from the Aries. We have to stop getting in our own head, and we have to stop blocking our own success, and we have to stop being worried about what rest stop we're going to stop at on Highway 88 when it's going to be there either way. You're going to get there either way. You will find the gas station. You'll find the pit stop. You'll find the fucking Tom and Jerry's, Hardee's, whatever it is. Jack in the Box, that's where we used to stop. On the way. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. And I know that we live in this time, in this age where like everything has to be planned out. And if you have kids and if you have responsibilities, you can't be crazy and you have to do the things that you don't like, and you have to wake up every day and go to a job that you hate, and you have to love people and have people in your life that don't respect you or don't raise you up. And it is delete, do not claim. That does not have to come with you. It might look different, it might feel weird, and it might feel a little icky and gross at first, but if you ain't growing, baby, you're dying. It's no longer about the want or your ego or your fear or your doubt or your resentment. Let it go. Okay, now what? Okay, now what? Okay, you wanted that and you didn't get it and it didn't work out. And okay, that didn't, you know what I mean? You were wrong and you went down the wrong path and you trusted the wrong person and you invested in the wrong thing and you put your chips in the wrong bucket. But okay, now what? Where are you going? We have to face the music. It's time to face the music. No more running. Face it with your chest. Say it with your chest. What is no longer allowed to come with you? And what are you so excited to do? And where are you so excited to get to? You are strong and you are ready. The fire is already inside of you. You were born with it. You were born with Aries nature inside of you. Whether you're an Aries or not, you have the capability and you have the strength and you have the universal God-given willpower and confidence, and we are rooting for you, and they're over there on the other side like, you can do it. You can do it. But we stop ourselves and think like, I'm not worth it, or I did something wrong, or this, that, and the other, and you're holding yourself the fuck up. The train fucking left. You are everything that you need. Everything you need, you already have. You are the main character in your story, but you are not in control of all scenes or all supporting roles. I wrote that and I said, damn, that was good. I'm gonna say it one more time. It is, you are the main character, but you are not in control of all the scenes or all the supporting roles. You weren't hired for that. This is not a conference call. And not everybody that once got a seat on the roller coaster gets to fucking come with. Let them off the fucking ride. It's ruining your ride. It's ruining your journey. It's ruining your life. And you only have one of them. Let go of the control. You are not in control of what other people think. And if other people come along, and if other people want to believe or donate or help or understand or love, it does not matter. Do you understand? Do you love? Do you believe? Do you desire? Do you know? You made it. You survived it all. Self-perseverance is so last year, so 5 years ago, so 10 years ago. We are not just fucking struggling to live and putting on this fake smile and going along with the flow, whatever. Haven't really made a major decision that helps anybody in my life in a really long, no. No, 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 no. Stop denying yourself a seat at your own table. For what? You're denying yourself your first class seat in your jet. What? Because of fear and because of doubt and because of worry and all of these things. And you might say it like comes down to money. Honey, no. Money, honey, no. It is bigger than that. It is bigger than that. You have to start betting on yourself more. You have to start believing in the things that you want. You have to start truly embracing the idea that your lack in your trenches and your doubt and your fucking famine, and it's over with. And you're now on your way to what you truly desire and what you truly want, because why wait any longer? It's okay to not know how. It's okay to not know how. But just imagine being so excited and so called and believing in it so much that it doesn't even fucking matter how. How what? Did you not hear? I'm about to live my best life. Did you not hear? I'm about to heal. Did you not hear? I'm about to fucking make more money than I've ever imagined in my whole life. Did you not hear? I'm about to give my kids and teach my kids everything that I could only have desired. Did you not hear? Did you not hear? Okay, now what? Wow, y'all. You will, you can, and you are. Man. That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Okay. So the top 5 things for the Aries new moon that you need to know. I'm going to wrap it up. Here. Number 1. New does not have to mean massive and heroic action. I know, like, we think about like movies and like this overnight success and how it's just like this one thing that takes you from 0 to 100. Bullshit. It's small, little decisions and beliefs and ideas that you break and that you learn and that you grow into that make a fucking difference. And do not let anybody tell you different. Number 2, there truly has never been a better time to start and to create and to start living your best new life. A new adventure, if you will, if you must. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to worry. You don't have to doubt. You don't have to scavenge and to... You were born for so much more, and there's never been a better time to let the light in, and to let the knowledge, and to let the hope, and to let the idea that you can do small, simple things, like the 5 things I just taught you for the spring equinox, and make your life a little better. Number 3, your desires, emotion, will eventually fall victim to your doubt, logic. Learning to understand both of them and allow them to live in harmony is the secret. That was a lot, I know. But essentially that means that you are going to eventually fall victim to your mind, to the idea of you can't do that and you shouldn't do that and how dare you do that and why would you want to go there and why would you do blah, 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 blah. The judgment, the worry, the conviction, the learned generational beliefs, all of that. You will greet that and meet that again. And your belief and your passion and your love for yourself and for your children and for your home and for your future has to be stronger and be bigger to beat that. The destination and the journey and where you are going, the GPS, that has to have an exciting enough and a good enough reason, in it to not be fooled by distractions. Thank you for watching. If you're still watching, give me a like, give me a follow, make sure you're subscribed. Change is guaranteed. Number 4, change is guaranteed. Refusing to accept change is to deny yourself true happiness. Sorry, trying to get my house shoe on. Change is guaranteed. Refusing to accept it is to deny yourself true happiness. Shit's going to change. Things are going to get a little wonky, a little cheeky, a little weird, a little out of your control, a little not what you wanted, a little unexpected, a little sad. It does not, you are not in control of how other people think, of how other people act, of how other people do. You are only in control of you. And you're definitely not in control of whether or not shit changes or not, because it's going to change. It's the only thing that's guaranteed in life is change, and you have to have this Aries energy about you of ahead of the change. It's okay if things change. I'm strong enough and I'm willed enough and I'm determined enough that I'm still getting there. Thankful for change. It brought a new idea. Number 5, last one. To be unfuckable with only comes from deep-rooted understanding and passion. It does not matter what they think. Who are they? And when I say that, people are popping into your mind, right? Who are they? Embrace, again, that Aries energy, that confidence, that bravery. You know what you want and you know where you're going. And even if that is different than what it was a year ago, it's okay. It's okay. Change is okay. Change is guaranteed. But who is she? Who are you? Where are you going? And what are you doing? And we have no more time to be in the wishy-washy, I'm not too sure, I'm too scared to make a move energy. You are strong enough. You are capable enough. You are brave enough. And it is your birth, God-given right to grow and to change and to choose and to go. Whew. So good. Okay, I'm going to leave you guys with some journal prompts. Maybe I'll write them in the comments too. I might go a little fast, but please pause, okay? Thank you again for being here. If you're not really into journaling, I suggest that you try it, okay? Every morning, every night, on your lunch break when you're taking a poop. It could be on your phone. I really enjoy writing with my hand, with a pencil, but just bring it into your life. Allow yourself a few minutes, a few moments to reflect and to just feel and to just answer the questions without anyone judging, anyone worrying, and it really will bring you to a point of enlightenment and answers and awareness and thankfulness, okay? I'm so thankful you're here again. Journal prop. How much would you actually be doing if you stopped trying to control everything regarding it? If you would have chased your first real dream in life, what would you be doing? What assumptions and or resentments are you holding on to? And how is that holding you back? What could you stay up all night learning about or listening to or doing? And why does that excite you? No matter what the answer is, guys, just answer it. Just answer it. Make up some cards here. What would you say to a stranger that asked you what matters most in life? What do you feel is missing in your life? Was it taken from you, or has it always been missing? Are you looking for your dream life or job, or are you creating it? And the last question, we've talked about it quite a few times tonight, but what does your highest self look like? What does she do? Where does she go? Who does she hang out with? What does she wear? Where does she live? What is she passionate about? Who has she released? What has she learned? What has she healed from? Man, what does she feel like when she wakes up in the morning? Your highest self. And I truly believe that we all have the ability and the God-given destiny to live that. Whatever you want, whatever you desire. It could be big, it could be small, but it's the spring equinox and it's the new moon in Aries. And I'm Kelly Jones. I'm joined on my 20. And I'm going to leave you with one card. I hope I don't face the screen. Oh, this one fell. I will be present in every moment. Wow, jeez. Okay. Again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing me to pour into you. We're not perfect. We're not healed, but we're getting there. We're freaking getting there. And I'm so excited. Bye.